Hi, welcome back to Bayou Time. I'm your host, Tanner McGee. We have a distinguished panel of guests to talk about the 13th annual Mary Kappa Holiday Festival that will be coming up soon. It's going to be all around the parish. Let's talk about it. I'll jump right in with Sheriff Saunier. What's going on? Tell me what the sheriff's role in all this and where we are.
Well, I'm the coordinator for Toys for Tots, so we've been partnering since they started this. So Toys for Tots supplies a portion of toys so we can make sure we get them out with our community. But in whole, as far as the Toys for Tots portion, our goal this year for our foundation and our organization, we partner with a lot of organizations, but our goal is we're probably going to be pushing out close to 9,000, take care of 9,000 children in Terrebonne Parish.
That's amazing. Josh, and tell us what you're doing with it.
Well, I can't take much of the credit. I got to give a lot of the credit to my dad, Tony Alford. So he sent me here because he's in the deer stand right now. But we've always participated in Toys for Tots and just one of the donors, and we're happy to do it because it's a great cause, and what a better time of year.
Absolutely.
You know?
We definitely appreciate it. And no stranger to the program, District Attorney Joe Waits, always involved, not just in this program. You can't find a function in Terrebonne Parish like the Sheriff's Office that y'all aren't involved in. What have y'all got going on?
Well, thank you, Ted, for allowing us to be here. This program has been going on for many years with Mr. Navy, the Sheriff, President Dove. It's just we've all come together. Mr. Alford, the whole crew has come together. Mike Garner as well, everybody to try to, at this time of year, to serve underprivileged kids with coordinated with and joining teams with Toys for Tots. On top of all the bikes we give away several hundred bikes. And these are kids that we try to target, the underprivileged kids that won't have the opportunity to have a good Christmas. Give them something to say, hey, make the Christmas holidays or Christmas season very joyful for them. So giving them a new bike, bunch of toys is a great way to make them happy. And it's about the children. And so I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be part of this program. And I thank everyone for being involved in it.
Thank you. And Mike, you have a special involvement. You're involved in it in a lot of ways, but this is also part of your fraternity. This is Kappa Alpha Psi kind of deal. Tell us a little about your involvement and the history of it and what's going on with that.
Well, thanks, Tanner. Kappa Alpha Psi is, we're one of the D9 fraternities, but this particular program, one of our members, former Councilman John Navy, while with the parish government, him and also other councilmen got together and they got with Mr. Waits, Mr. Dove, and they spearheaded this program to reach out and give back to some children from disadvantaged families in the parish of Terrebonne. So it's been a great function with us just to be volunteers to get out there and hand bikes to families, just to interact with them on that level. And, it's never totally about the fraternity, always about the children.
That's awesome. It's also always awesome to give back. Now talk about the event itself. We have the head of the Civic Center is here, Mr. Dean Schwest. Dean, tell us the details of the events. What is it? What's going to be? What's going to happen?
Yeah, so the event is at the Houma Terrebonne Civic Center Sunday, starting at 12. We say 12 to 4, but 3:30, 4 o'clock, we start to run out because we got a huge line for this event. The event has grown. It's been at the Civic Center 5 years now, and as a representative of the parish, I love having it there. It started out on the east side of Mechanicville. It's 17 years they've been doing this, and the fraternity and Mr. Waits and Mr. Dove have been a big part of it. And I'm blessed that to have Toys for Tots actually jump in and add to toys, because it started out just as a bike drive, and we got probably 250, 300 bikes that they give away. But again, it runs out fast when you're talking about 250 versus 1,000, 2,000. So we got some toys that we added into it. My role initially was, because we moved it to the Civic Center, to kind of help coordinate, but I'm also have a very good relationship with Santa. So I make sure he shows up. And this year we actually have a special guest, the Grinch, coming along with him as well. So we'll have Santa and the Grinch in here to kind of keep the kids smiling while they're sitting in this long line. The line starts early. We can't control that. They sit out there for 2-3 hours because they want to make sure they're first in line. But we're probably going to have close to 300 bikes this year, along with the toys that we're giving out. We have tons of volunteers that work on this. If the list is extremely long, the fraternity, 4 or 5 council members, Mr. Waits. I know Tim's going to be out there. I know the Alfred Associates are involved heavily. So be patient. It's going to be a slow process. Once we get moving, we move quick. But there will be a line, and we want to make sure everybody gets prepared for that and make sure we're ready for the day. It starts at noon on Sunday, and we say 12 to 4, but it's typically a 12 to 2:30, 3 o'clock event.
Yeah, and he couldn't be here with us today, but former Councilman John Navy has really pushed. I mean, I know he used to call me, can you donate a bike? Can you donate a bike? We need more bikes, more bikes. So I know he's really pushed it. He was supposed to be here today, but something came up and he couldn't be here. Sheriff, y'all are going to have, you can have some deputies out there controlling the lines?
We have some of our guys involved helping, some law enforcement help. I mean, and the foundation with our chapter of our Houma Terrebonne Toys for Tots, I think they're picking up. We got a bunch of games and some toys which we're providing to kind of fill in the gap with the bikes can't cover. So
And I think it's great for the community to see law enforcement, the DA's office, there in a friendly capacity to show off the side of law enforcement. So we're here to help.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the great things about these events is it gets to see the community see y'all in a different light.
Well, the goal is we want to put a smile on a child's face on Christmas morning. That's our mission for Toys for Tots, and that's what we stick with.
Well, we really certainly appreciate having y'all on. Again, it is noon this Sunday at the Civic Center. You have all these wonderful people are going to be there, 400 bikes plus toys, tons of other stuff to keep you entertained. And we look forward to seeing you out, and thank y'all for coming on Bayou Time. We'll be up soon with some more Bayou Time in a minute.